welcome back to my YouTube channel, you guys. If you are new here, I want to say thank you so very much for clicking on this video. I pray that this video gives you motivation. I pray that this video gives you strength to practice on your self-love journey, just like how I am. But nothing less, let's go ahead and get into this video. So as y'all see what the thumbnail says, as y'all see what the thumbnail says, I honestly, don't want to waste your time. I really want to get right into it because this is why you clicked on this video, because you may be in a situation to where you are on your self-love journey, and you don't know the type of steps, the type of advice and guidance that you need to practice on your self-love journey. And this is why I made this video, because I know that this video is going to touch so many people. I know this video is going to help so many people, and I just feel like, what, God called me to do this. And kind of want to give you guys a backstory of why I decided to do a promise ring ceremony for myself. I kind of did it with, like, by myself, private, in my room. And I was literally in a situation to where, like, I was going through a lot of things, like, physically. I was battling with a lot of things physically. I felt like I was feeling everything. Sometimes we deal with a lot of things spiritually and, mentally, but like I was dealing with it physically. And I remember, like, on my way home, I was driving, and I think I had just got off from work or whatever. And I just felt like all of my emotions, like I just felt like all of my emotions just started to crumble down. And, I don't know why I was feeling sad, but I was just like, you know what, like, okay, God, like, God, I don't know why I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling, but God, I ask for you to speak to me. And I was just in a point in my life where, I'm just trying to focus on myself, trying to love on me. And I was like, you know what, like, I need to bring some type of, like, happiness in my life. And I just want to do something really, really special for myself, because I'm always working, I'm always being there for other people. But, like, I need to really sit down and, really pour into myself more than anything. So, some came to me and said that you should give yourself a promise ring. And this is something that I always wanted to do. This is something that I've dreamed of doing since I was a little girl. But I always thought that when a person gets a promise ring, that it has to come from their boyfriend. And that's just how I was, grew up off of just learning from the internet or people in relationships, that only time I should wear a ring on my finger, unless if it's a promise ring or I'm getting engaged or whatever, or a guy's gonna marry me, however. And I told myself that that's not the way that you should think. And I was like, I want to be able to make a promise to myself, because I know that I won't let myself down. Because sometimes, as y'all see the ideal relationships, that most men go get their girl a promise ring and they wear the ring and they be like, yeah, my man, my man, my man. But 9 times out of 10, your man cheat on you, you get mad and you ready to throw the ring, you ready to end the relationship and all this type of stuff. And I just feel like wearing a promise ring should not only be for that. Get a promise ring for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I was going to order a ring. I literally was, y'all. I was like, I'm gonna order a ring and everything, but I didn't know my ring size. I was like, I'm just gonna go to the jewelry store and just get myself a ring so I can know my ring size, and I also can just, spend some alone time with me and just look at these beautiful rings and pick whatever I like. Like, I ain't gotta let no man pick for me. I can pick for what I like. I'm gonna be real. I'm such a picky person, so I was like, I'm just gonna go by myself and pick what I like, okay? Cause no, don't bring me nothing I don't like, and it's too, take it back, okay? But what I did, y'all, like, cause y'all already know, like, I'm in my self love era or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm back in my shell. I'm back on loving me or whatever. And I wanted to reward myself. I feel like sometimes we are always working 24/7 to the point to where we do not pour into ourselves. So what I did with my lovely notebook, like I always tell y'all, make sure y'all have your notebook. I was so excited for this day, y'all. Like, I had planned out the day, everything. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna my hair down, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna go here. Like, I was just so excited. Like, I really thought I was really gonna get married today. Like, but this ceremony that I did, y'all, and what I mean by ceremony, I don't mean by something big or whatever. Like, no, meaning by a ceremony is that what I did was before I bought the ring, I came home because I don't want to be around nobody. You know, I wrote a letter to myself, and I just really just journal. I just journal everything about how I felt, you know, why I was doing this and why, you know, so important this is to me. I was just jotting it down in my notebook. And of course I shared some tears. Of course I'm not crying now, but of course I shared some tears, you know, before I put this ring on my finger because it symbolizes a lot for me. You know, it symbolizes love. It symbolizes peace. It symbolizes strength. It just symbolizes so much things in my life to the point to where, like, every day I look at this ring, like, it gives me so much joy and so much happiness. Um, and I feel like in the past, I have let myself down so many times, y'all. Like, you know, we human, you know what I'm saying? I could talk about it because we human, you know? I feel like I have let myself down. I feel like times where I didn't love myself enough. It was times where I feel like I didn't set boundaries, or, you know, I didn't have high standards for myself, and I knew I should have. And I think that one thing about life is that sometimes God puts us through a season because sometimes God gonna do it one time for me, okay, one time, okay. And once I learned that lesson, baby, I will never again go back to the lesson again. And I was like, you know what is something that I can do that is going to make sure that I don't never go back to that place again where I felt low, where I felt my life, like I felt like my life was ending, where I felt when I felt I wasn't happy, when I felt like I didn't have strength, when I felt so low about myself. Like, what is something I can do that's going to remind me to always be happy? Always love yourself and to put yourself first, no matter whatever the situation is. You got to check in with yourself first, okay? I'm a Virgo, okay? I tend to try to make sure everybody else is good, and then I'm the last person to check to say if I'm good. And I had to tell myself that I'm never doing that again. Like, if I'm not happy, or if I'm not feeling the vibe, or if it's not bringing me peace, happiness, and joy and money, like, I don't want to be around it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like us in life and us ladies, we gotta understand that don't wait on a man to buy you a promise ring. Don't wait on a man to say, I love you. No, love yourself enough. Whether you in a relationship or not, love yourself enough. Okay? Love yourself enough. Love yourself so high quality to the point to where whenever God do bring you someone in your life, you already loving yourself. You already, you know, doing the things that make you happy. And when you do get in a relationship, that person to know they either gonna step high or go on to the curb. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you can't expect princess treatment from a guy if you're not giving it to yourself. You gotta already be doing those things. You gotta already be doing it for yourself, okay? Because I hate when certain girls get in a relationship and then they in a relationship, they got everything. But when they leave the relationship, they ain't got nothing. They ain't got the cars, they ain't got the jewelry, they ain't got nothing. And that's because they gave a man the power to feed them. Never give a man the power to feed you. Because if you do and then y'all break up, he gonna take the cars, he gonna take the jewelry, he gonna take everything away from you. And then you left out in the cold by yourself. Don't be that way. So that's why I want you ladies to understand that it's important to get up every single day and do it for you. Do it for you. Don't eat if you got kids, little, I call them little minions, I don't know, y'all, I just call them little minions. You got little minions running around, that should be your motivation. Because I feel like us as women, we are 90% in kids' life more than their fathers is. And you may be like, dang, you may not regret your child or anything, but you may be like, oh, I just hate his dad, this, that, and the third. Like, I don't have kids, but I have witnessed young women go through this. And then they stuck with 18 years of their life, probably the rest of their life. The dad nowhere to be found. He a deadbeat, and you are in the situation to where you are having to take care of everything now. So you deserve that. You know what I'm saying? You deserve to spoil yourself and not have an explanation to anybody. Like when I told myself that I was gonna and to get myself a promise ring, I didn't tell anybody this. Like, that's nobody's business to know that why I'm going to go do things for myself. Sometimes things are not meant to be posted and brought out. You know what I'm saying? But that's why when I do things, I try to make sure that what I'm doing in my life is going to also help someone else in their life as well too. I don't try to do anything or put videos out on my YouTube that I haven't did in my life that I know that's not going to help somebody. That's why I try to make sure that when I do things, I talk to God about it. I talk to him about it to say like, God, should I do this video? Oh my gosh, like this would be so good for, you know, people on my YouTube, because I know it's so many girls out here that don't love themselves. You know, you may wake up and just don't love yourself. And you may not be where you want to be at right now. Heck, I'm not where I want to be at right now, but I'm grateful because I'm grateful for where I'm not where I used to be. So sometimes you gotta be, you might not have the cars, the jewelry, and the lifestyle and these materialistic things. Don't base your life off of materialistic things. Be grateful for where you are right now, because I'm pretty sure that you are in a situation right now in your life that you probably like, dang, I'm just glad that I'm not where I used to be. You probably happy as hell you're not where you used to be. And that's the type of things that you need to say within yourself. These are the types of things that you need to be grateful for, because I had to learn that gratitude is very, very important. You got to be grateful every single day, whether you don't have it all right now, whether your life is in shambles right now. Like, you got to be grateful for the small things, because if you be grateful for the small things in your life, then that shows God that when he do reward you with the big things, he'll know that, you know what I'm saying, you'll know how to handle it and you'll know how to keep it, because you was grateful for the smallest things that he did for you, whether that's waking you up in the morning or whether that's making sure your bills are paid on time. Like, whatever it is, like, I feel like that's why I always try to tell y'all, like, anytime I get 100 subscribers, like, I'm always going, you know, like, at it. So, like, you know, when I reach my first 100, I celebrated myself. You know what I'm saying? And people could be like, oh my gosh, you know, you celebrated so 100 subscribers. I got over 400K. Like, no, because I want to go ahead and install into myself that even when I get 100 people, I'm going to celebrate myself. I'm not going to wait to the big pile of money, to the big pile of anything. Like, I'm not looking to go out with anybody just to celebrate. No, I'm going to celebrate myself, because this is accomplishment for me. Whatever your goals is, whatever your ambitions is in life, you should always celebrate yourself. And I had to hear this from God. Like, I literally had to. God had to tell me, like, celebrate yourself. Like, even if it's paying your bills on time, even if it's, you know, reaching your goal or whatever it is, celebrate yourself, because we're not here on this earth to just be paying bills. And let me tell you, we is not here, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all, my back, my bra, y'all say I gotta push up around, but y'all, excuse me, okay, but we are not here to be on earth to just be a debt. We're not. We are on this earth to live life and to do everything that we always wanted to do in this world, because we only got one life. I want you to understand, to stop putting your happiness in someone else's hand. Stop putting your peace in someone else's hand. Okay? Because a couple months ago, y'all, I felt like my life was just like this, literally, because I know that I find peace within myself. I know that I hear God more when I'm by myself. I know that I'm more focused when I'm by myself. I love to be around people, but I like to have certain limitations when I'm around certain people. Like, I might be with you for the day, but tomorrow I might not even want to see you. I might not even want to talk to you. But that's just how I am, because I know that if I'm in a relationship or, you know, meeting new friends or whatever, that becomes a big distraction in my life. You know, it takes me away from doing the things that I love to do. So that's why I really decided to say, you know what, like, this promise ring is for me. Like, I'm doing everything that I said I'm going to do. And I went out to eat with one of my cousins, and one thing that she told me was that one of her coworkers that she worked with, she said that she's in a season to where she's living in her era of moments of yes. Like, you know, any opportunities that come her way, you know, whether that's job related, vacation related, her related, she's willing to do whatever it is because she's in her seasons of yeses, because she felt like she was always in her shell, always saying no to do certain things because she was scared. So sometimes you got to come up out your shell, because when opportunities are in front of you, you got to be able to grab them. Okay. I'm a risk taker. I love opportunities. And I want you ladies to understand that take an opportunity and a risk for yourself. Put your life on the line for you. Because if you could look around the whole world, you are only what you got. You are the only one who you got. Sometimes you be like, well, what my friend? What my friend? Where my everybody? And nobody's around because you are the only one who you got at the end of the day. So choose happiness, choose peace, choose love, choose joy, whatever it is. Choose that for yourself, ladies, okay? And whatever you do, put this ring on your finger. I don't even know this on my marriage ring. I don't give a damn if it's on the right hand or the left hand. If I mean the right hand or the left hand, I don't care. Choose your happiness over anything. Okay, ladies? I didn't want to make this video so long, y'all, because I really want y'all to understand that while I'm accepting my new life, my new beginnings, I want to bring y'all with me. And I want y'all ladies to understand that it's important to heal yourself. I know you may not want to hear that, but heal yourself. Heal yourself, heal your heart. Um, love you. Love you. And I wanted to end this, before I end this video, I really want to say I love y'all. If nobody told you that they love you, I love you. I wanted to say that, girl, it's going to be okay. You know, cry it out, because that's something that people think that we shouldn't do, but cry. You know, God gave us emotions. God gave us feelings. So, you know, I really want you to understand that I'm here for you. You know, leave me comments, leave me hearts. I'm gonna always respond back to any positive comments. But I love y'all so very much, and I pray that this video touches so many people. I pray that you guys take the chance to incorporate getting yourself a promise ring for yourself, and you know, doing a ring ceremony for you and your self-love and your happiness. But thank y'all so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.